Today I'm going to go over a few steps on tire chaining. I know it's one of our favorite subjects to talk about, when it comes winter, and there are plenty of drivers and plenty of companies that say, hey, if it's bad enough to chain, it's bad enough to be off the road. I couldn't agree with you more, but there are certain circumstances where you just might have to. Could be stuck in a dock, could be stuck in a parking lot. You could be on the side of a mountain and they're saying, hey, you can't stay here, you got to go. So you do need to know how to do this stuff. And I know there's a ton of videos on YouTube, and probably some of them work great for some people, but I wanted to give you some of the tricks that I've learned. One, we're going to chain this truck without moving it. And that is the key when it's stuck in a dock or stuck in a parking place. We'll go through the steps. I'll do a video of the whole process, and it should work really, really well. I want to thank the guys here at Tranco Logistics here in Chattanooga for letting me use their equipment, and I get to play with trucks every once in a while, so it's a lot of fun. Here we go. Okay, so we went through all the steps and we gave you some photos of each individual step, so I just want to go through the whole process all together, and this is kind of what it looks like. Get the chain up over, trying to keep it straight as much as possible. A key here, as we showed in the pictures, we want this last cross link to be up against the ground. So I'm not quite there yet. I'm going to shift the chain down a little bit. That got me there. I got a little too much here. I went too far. So we're going to slide it back a little bit. That should be about right. Yep, we're in good shape there. So the chain's all the way over the tire. Now we want to take our fifth wheel puller, lay it in between the tires. We're going to take the links on the back side of the chain, loop it over the fifth wheel hook, kind of push it through, but we got to give her some slack. So we're going to bring that piece of the chain back off. That gives us enough leeway to pull it through. The back hook on this particular chain is going to go in the second link. It's going to come up underneath it. So we found that out from the still shots. So now we can bring the chain back around the tire, making sure that we've got two things. One, we want to make sure our cross links are straight, and we want to make sure that we're even on both sides with the rails. So everything looks straight. Now we can hook the front. The front. Yeah, let's see if we can get this link. We might be able to get it, we might not. We got it. Okay, so we got a good bunch on the front and the fourth link there. Now we want to take our key, starting at the bottom and working towards the top. The reason for that is you don't have any leverage down here to tighten this if that's the last one you tighten.
I can still get you.
All right, so we got the top, now we're going to work our way up. That's where all of our strength's going to be. Got that one. We got that one, that one's snapped in nice. And now this one's probably going to be nice and difficult. More leverage this way. And that thing is tight. That chain is not budging. We didn't move the truck. We didn't drop the trailer. We didn't do anything. Last thing we want to do is put a couple bungee cords on this. One, to make sure this link isn't slapping on the ground. Make sure that your hook faces outwards, just like on the chain. All the hooks are facing outwards. We're gonna have to link this one through a couple of them. Over the side, over the side. Now if these links, if these cams had been faced the other way, I run my bungee cord through the link, through the cam, that way it'll keep the cam from coming undone. But it's on there. Like I said, that one is not going anywhere. Probably the most important thing to putting chains on is taking the chains off. When you take them off, take the time to get everything apart, put away, and where you need them for next time. So after we pop these loose, get them unhooked. Once again, you'll never get as lucky to have your hooks on the bottom, so it might take a little maneuver to get the hooks where you want them. But after you got them taken apart, instead of wadding the chain back up and throwing it in the side box, take an extra minute, lay it back out. Big reason for laying it back out: one, it's going to keep it from being twisted. Two, you can check for damage. That way, if you need to get a new chain or get one repaired before the next time you have to use it, you'll have it done. Now, picking them up and putting them away, there's really a right way and a wrong way to do that too. The right way, start on the side with the spare links, pick one, skip one. Pick up every other cross link. And once they're picked up, they're in a bundle. If you've got a chain hanger, none of them are going to hit the ground. And if you're going to just put them in the side box, you got your bungee cords, wrap them up with a bungee cord. And when you go to lay them back out for the next time, you start on the side with your hooks. Start on the side with the hooks, and it'll just lay right back out again. It won't be twisted. It'll be ready to go. You've already checked for damage, and everything should be fine.